Y'all, Ellen done left the country. Ellen packed her bags and left the country supposedly because she don't like Donald Trump. Well, Ellen, we not stupid. Oh, you didn't leave because of Donald Trump. That was an excuse. You running from the law, baby girl. We ain't dumb, but you can run, but you can't hide. Oh, you can be extradited, okay?
Ellen DeGeneres has fled the United States with her wife Portia, citing Donald Trump as her reason for leaving. We all know that it's more than that. Watch the end of the video to fully understand the implications of Ellen DeGeneres fleeing the country, why more celebrities are going to be leaving as well, the connection this has to P. Diddy. And now let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
We've been talking about all these celebrities who've pledged to flee America if Trump wins. Well, Trump has won, and won convincingly. And we do have a name who's apparently left the country. Ellen DeGeneres, former TV star, and her wife, Portia de Rossi, have reportedly, Kinsey, moved to the UK following Trump's re-election. What is this the reason they moved? Because we had another story about 3 or 4 days ago where a celebrity had moved, but then it turned out that they had moved years earlier and had nothing to do with Donald Trump.
This is a recent move. This is not necessarily because of Trump, but I think the shift, they wanted the House previously, but I think the shift full time is because of Trump. Remember that we actually discussed this, Ellen's Instagram, where she had that picture of Kamala and she was like, can't wait for you to be our first female president, and all the negative reaction she received. She's devastated about this win. And according to TMZ, she has moved 2 hours outside of London. And all I have to say is, the second that those Londoners and people in the UK realize that she is buddy with Meghan Markle, it's going to go over like a turd in a punch bowl. They're not big fans of Meghan Markle over there, so she might want to keep that on the low.
Yeah, I would do that. And obviously her reputation isn't what it once was, the way her show ended and all those allegations that came out from people who worked with her. So yeah, she's no longer the golden girl, that's for sure.
Let me make this extremely clear, because I want you to understand me. Ellen is running. Ellen is 100% running. Now that Trump is in office, all of these people that were tied to people like Jeffrey, you know who I'm talking about, Epstein, or tied to people like P. Diddy. And let me tell you right now, I am almost positive that Ellen was at those freak-offs. It's over. Just having your name mentioned in the same sentence as P. Diddy and freak-off is over. That is the end of you right there. The kind of garbage that was happening at these freak-offs is insane. You can see right off the bat that Diddy was on some other stuff while Jeffrey had an island. Diddy was doing this stuff in LA. He didn't give a damn. He did not even give a damn. He had people signing agreements. I mean, this was one really bad dude. And I'm telling you, he's not going to prison. He's not going to. He might do a little bit of time in prison. He's not going to prison. Not for an extended period of time. He is going to give up. He's going to give up all of Hollywood. He's going to give up all of Hollywood. He's going to give up politicians. He's going to give up everyone. I'm telling y'all right now, he's going to give them all up. Okay? Assuming they're not able to get to him first, and I guarantee you they will try, he's too rich to go to prison. All right? He's already saying that he'll offer up his 50, like they could put like an escrow on his $50 million mansion and he won't have a phone and all kinds of stuff. He is too rich to go to prison. He is going to give up all of Hollywood. 100%. He's going to give them up. Because that's pretty much his way out. He's going to go and clear his contracts. Guys, this is it. Ellen is not the only one doing this. A lot of these celebrities, they are fleeing the country right now because there's going to be warrants out there for their arrest. Okay? These are bad people. They are going to be international fugitives.
Y'all, Ellen done left the country. Ellen packed her bags and left the country supposedly because she don't like Donald Trump. Well, Ellen, we not stupid. You didn't leave because of Donald Trump. That was an excuse. You running from the law, baby girl. We ain't dumb. But you can run. But you can't hide. Oh, you can be extradited, okay? While you out there sipping tea in England, we can still bring you back to America to face justice. I think you're running from something. I think you're running from the law. But you must have forgot. You can run, but you can't hide. And I have reasons to believe you were involved in a lot of shady stuff with Diddy. But you can run, but you can't hide, baby girl. Okay? And I don't know why you left without taking Whoopi and Rosie O'Donnell with you. Now that's what I'm mad about. You should have took them. Why did you leave them? But we'll see you again, Ellen. Yeah, you can be extradited. See ya.
Did I not tell y'all? Did I not tell y'all? Guys, that was the first thing my mind went to. Yeah, she's running because of P. Diddy. All right? Trump is in, and they're going to come for her now. Guys, I want you to remember something about Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres is like Oprah Winfrey. Okay? Who is Ellen? Ellen is a gatekeeper. Her net worth is $370 million. Okay? She was earning $84 million a year. That's what she earned in 2020. Y'all need to understand how serious that is. Okay, one report says that she's worth $370 million. Another report says that she's worth $500 million. It would not surprise me if she was worth $500 million. Okay? She is a gatekeeper. She is one of those people that knows all the secrets. And she was involved in a lot of garbage. She and Portia were at those Diddy parties. And I'll tell you right now, the kind of nastiness that Ellen was involved in will put her in prison. It's whatever you like. Diddy's sons, they're some nasty dudes. They need to be in Brooklyn lockup with their daddy. I guarantee you. Because they handcuffed those kids. And his sons are grown men. Men in like their 20s and 30s. These are grown men. Grown men. They were involved in this stuff. I'm telling you. They were at those freak-offs. All right? 100% at those freak-offs. And they were involved in all of that garbage. Right there with Daddy. Daddy, I want this. Okay, babe. Okay, my son. I love you, boy. I love you. Daddy will get this. Don't forget, before he was Diddy, he was Daddy. He was Daddy. Okay? Get his sons all the hookers and drugs that they want. They were involved in all of this garbage. These are grown men. These are grown men. They are heirs to the throne. Okay? To go and continue his legacy. Do not forget that Diddy had all of the people who went to the freak-offs sign non-disclosure agreements which state that they cannot talk about him at all while he's still alive, and then for 20 years after he passes away. 20 years, guys. What the heck happened at those freak-offs? He wants to be long gone. Like, we're talking about, like, Diddy's in his 50s right now. So let's say he lived to be 70. We're almost in 2030. This dude is literally pushing until almost 2100. Let's be real. It's like more like 2070. All right? Depending on how long he lives. But, y'all, chances are you won't be able to talk about Diddy until Cyberpunk 2077. All right? Until Cyberpunk 2077. That's how long it's going to be before they can talk about Diddy. A lot of them won't even be around at that point. Guys, the financial world is transforming at lightning speed, and the opportunity to build life-changing wealth is vanishing. Bitcoin has skyrocketed past $90,000 and is racing towards 100,000, already out of reach for most people. But there's one specific cryptocurrency still poised to explode 100 times or even 1,000 times in this coming bull run. This is your chance to act before the masses can catch on. With Donald Trump confirming a $1 trillion United States dollar crypto investment as a national wealth reserve, you can't afford to ignore this moment. At Angry's Crypto Academy, we'll teach you everything you need to know, from buying and selling this cryptocurrency in general, anonymously at that, to creating a decentralized bank account. Even if you know nothing about crypto, we'll guide you every step of the way. The clock is ticking, and this cryptocurrency won't stay under the radar for long. Don't miss your chance. Join Angry's Crypto Academy today and uncover the one crypto that can make you rich. Click the link in the description of the video to get started.
Ellen DeGeneres and her wife Portia de Rossi have reportedly fled the US, bound for the UK, after Donald Trump's landslide victory. Numerous publications are reporting the couple have left the United States permanently. There are also reports the couple have put their Montecito mansion on the market. Entertainment publication The Wrap has the exclusive story and said, Ellen DeGeneres and wife Portia de Rossi have moved to rural England, put their Montecito estate on the market, and plan to never return to the United States, telling friends the election of Donald Trump was their primary motivation. Ellen DeGeneres has been a vocal Trump critic, so the move doesn't come as a surprise to most.
Really bad. If you had to be stuck in an elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be?
Does one of us have to come out alive?
Online commentators had a huge response to the news. This commentator said, Trump isn't even president and he's already making America great again. Ellen DeGeneres is leaving. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi are the latest in a list of celebrities who have left or are threatening to leave the US in light of Trump's victory.
Has sold his Connecticut home for $11 million after revealing that he's leaving the United States.
Here it comes.
Good. And don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
Actress Eva Longoria also fled the US and is now residing in Spain after Trump's victory. She told Variety magazine, I'm privileged. I get to escape and go somewhere. Most Americans aren't so lucky. They're going to be stuck in this dystopian country and my anxiety and sadness is for them. The shocking part is not that Trump won, it's that a convicted criminal who spewed so much hate could hold the highest office. And it's not only celebrities fleeing. This trans woman claims she will be fleeing the US, headed for Australia, refusing to live under Trump.
I cannot live in a country that voted for Trump. I cannot spend another 4 years under that man. And so we have made the decision that we are leaving. We're putting a plan together. Our plan is to go back to Australia. And by back, that is where obviously Tam and our daughter Jordan was from.
And this TikToker gave advice on how to leave the country following Trump's win.
Here are some of the easiest ways to leave the country as an American. Sorry guys, I simply cannot smile at the moment. It's been a long 24 hours. If you're under 30, consider the Australia or New Zealand working holiday visa. Granted, this is a temporary fix, but Australia allows American citizens up to 3 years on a working holiday and New Zealand offers 1. So that could realistically get you through the next 4. These visas are both really easy to apply for. They cost around $450.
And this TikToker also says he is moving to Hawaii.
Okay, so since Trump won the election, we're cooked, yup! I'm gonna be leaving the US and I'm gonna be moving to Hawaii. So we'll see how it goes. And I'll update you guys.
Did little bro just say, we're cooked? Yup. So I'm moving to Hawaii. Many will say, oh, he's talking about the country. The country is cooked. The country is finished. No, little bro knows that he is cooked. Okay? He is cooked. These people who did these things, who were involved in these things, they are cooked. Ellen DeGeneres is cooked. Guys, Richard Gere had an $11 million mansion. Why did he leave immediately? What was the urgency to sell your mansion? It takes time to sell a mansion. Bro sold his mansion immediately and got out. Dude took whatever money he could get. He likely left millions of dollars on the table. He straight up said, sell it for whatever you can get and let me get the heck out of here. Why would you do something like that? Because you don't plan on coming back. These people are running. Why did Ellen run out of the country? Guys, why are they suddenly fleeing the country rapidly? Oh, everything's going to be terrible. Guys, they are not simply saying that they're leaving the country or anything. Guys, they are discarding their possessions. They're discarding their possessions. They are leaving as quickly as they can with whatever they can leave with. Okay? If a suitcase in hand is enough, a suitcase in hand is enough. If that's all they can carry, that's all they can carry. They are 100% fleeing right now because of their connection to Diddy, connection to Epstein, connection to these people. Ellen is a gatekeeper. Okay? She knows a lot of what has happened, and she took part in it. They said that Ellen is not a very nice person. She only pretends to be nice on that show. Staff said that she was a nice person. People who were on the show, guests, said she wasn't a nice person. And that the whole be kind thing was literally just a front, but she was a very unkind person. Even though she constantly said, be kind, let's please be kind. I was wondering about Twitch. Twitch is passing, and the fact that he Control-Alt-Deleted himself. And I thought there had to be something in his past. He left like a letter, a note evidently, where he basically talked about he had made mistakes in his past. We all make mistakes. And you start to wonder, well, what could it be? Could he have had like an inappropriate relationship with someone? Guys, all of these people are bad people. A lot of these people are terrible people. The people that he was Twitch's buddy. He was her freaking sidekick. Her DJ, that's total BS. Okay? He was around Ellen for, feels like almost a decade. It was a good minute. A good minute. So I'm telling you, he was there at those Diddy parties. He was 100% at those Diddy parties. Bro had he had a daughter. She was adopted, but he adopted her. Okay? She was 100% his daughter. She was like 15 or 16 years old. And you really don't know what this dude was doing in his past. Guys, I'm telling you. And Ellen has not talked about his passing really publicly, I don't think. Like, maybe she posted something on social media. She hasn't really delved into it. A lot of these celebrities have been kind of quiet. What did Twitch do in his past that led to that? You would think it was in his past, okay? You didn't really think about it like, was it his past or was it his past intertwined with Ellen DeGeneres? Think about it very carefully. He realized, guys, for all you know, he realized he was cooked. For those of you that don't know who I'm talking about, Twitch was this guy who was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. He became famous from dancing on So You Think You Can Dance. He won on the show, and then he began working with Ellen. I believe he taught her how to dance, and then their relationship blossomed so much that she asked him to come on to the show and be like a guest DJ. And there's like it was a fake DJ booth. He's not really a DJ, and he was just basically chilling there. But she loved having him there, and they started working on like projects together. But the thing is, guys, you don't know. You don't know what was going on. And we don't know if that's the reason why he Control-Alt-Deleted, because he realized he was cooked. All of these celebrities, they realize they are cooked. They are still going after Trump, and they are cooked. Little bro just said it right there. Yeah, so we're moving to Hawaii. We are cooked. He's not talking about the country. He's talking about himself. He's talking about himself, guys. There's some names on that Diddy list. Ooh, are there some names on that Diddy list? Guys, we're going to see a massive collapse in Western society. It's going to be chaos. Don't be surprised if when everything goes, guys, when all the guys, they went so far left that guys, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This is true in natural science, physics, as well as social sciences. The pendulum swung so far left, guys, so far left that it only had a couple of ways to go, guys. If it went any further, it was only going to come over and then go right and then end up back on the right. Okay? Before swinging all the way left again. But if we know anything about motion, like I said, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The amount of force that it has picked up swinging far left has now pushed it all the way far right. So the pendulum is beginning to swing far right. Because look at this. The Republicans got the House, the Senate, the Supreme Court, and the White House. And they're going to be controlled. Guys, they're going to be going on a spring cleaning. They're going to be remaking the federal government. They're going to be remaking the federal government in the image of the Republicans, of conservatives. Do you think women didn't know this? Do you think women did not know that, they were likely going to end up losing some reproductive freedoms? Of course they did. Of course they did. And they still voted for Donald Trump. I want you guys to just let that sit in, let that simmer for a moment. All of these women knew what was up and they still voted for Donald Trump. A large portion of white women voted for Donald Trump. They knew what was up. The left, the Democrats, destroyed the Democratic Party so much that now the pendulum has swung far. It's beginning to swing far right. And this is only the beginning. And you've got guys like Elon in there. Elon is literally the equivalent of letting the fox into the hen house. Because the hell Elon is about to kick is insane. The hell he's about to throw is insane. This guy is going to go hard in there. He's letting everyone know, him and Vivek Ramaswamy, they are not messing around. Him and Vivek, they are not playing games, guys. And they're going to go after all of these celebrities that came after them. They're going to put them in prison. All of these people are going to prison, and Diddy is too rich to sit in prison. He is going to sing. He is going to name names. He's going to give all of them up. He doesn't give a damn about these people. You're going to see, guys, all right? Listen to me. Trump has already said that he's going to release the Epstein list. Don't be shocked when the Diddy list drops, too. That Diddy list is going to be very interesting. The Epstein list is very much politicians. And the people who control this country, people who work at companies like BlackRock and stuff like that, investment firms, those terrible people. All right? This list for Diddy, that's all the celebrities. People like Justin Bieber, people like Jennifer Lopez. Guys, when Diddy goes down, a bunch of women are going with him too. A bunch of women were involved. It's not just men who are going down this time. It's going to be a bunch of women who are involved in all that nastiness. All that nastiness, all that sick stuff with Diddy. Going back to the 90s. Diddy's been doing these freak-offs since the 90s, y'all. All right? Bro's been doing this stuff for almost 30 years. When the banks collapse, everything changes. ATMs will freeze. Withdrawals will stop. And millions will find themselves unable to access their money. It's not a question of if. It's a question of when. History shows us that once the cracks appear, the system goes downhill fast, and the scramble to protect wealth begins. When this happens, people will panic, desperately trying to convert their devalued assets into crypto. But by then, it'll be too late for most. Only those who prepared in advance, those who set up decentralized bank accounts and secured their wealth in crypto, will thrive amidst the chaos. At Angry's Crypto Academy, we'll teach you how to stay ahead of the collapse. You'll learn how to safeguard your funds, leverage decentralized banking, and position yourself to profit when the system fails. The warning signs are here, and time is running out. The banks won't warn you when they fail, but we are. Don't wait until ATMs stop working or your funds are frozen. Join Angry's Crypto Academy today and prepare for what's coming. Act now, because when the collapse begins, it'll already be too late. Click the link in the description to sign up now. I'm telling y'all, when that Diddy list drops, it's going to be insane. There are already some names circulating that list that are said to be on that list. We actually have a video from the Before They Were Famous channel, and it's titled All the Rumored Names on the P. Diddy List to be Released by President Donald Trump. Their channel will be linked in the description, so you can go check them out and support them. And now let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
Here are all the rumored names on the P. Diddy list to be released by President Donald Trump.
I'm a nice guy. I don't hold grudges against anybody.
Donald Trump is ready to expose the P. Diddy list that everyone wants. From our favorite actors to the biggest public figures, these names I'll be mentioning you'll find shocking.
I think if they're fair, which is a big question, but if it's fair on both sides.
Here are the rumored list of people who apparently should be worried. During the election, Kamala Harris managed to gain support from big celebrity names like Beyonce, J-Lo, Taylor Swift. Now, some people find the timing a little odd, and many were connecting Diddy and Kamala Harris. One notable theory people believe was that celebrities may be rallying around Kamala Harris because they feared secrets from the past would come up. Trump, on the other hand, is ready to expose all these celebrities, and some people think this is exactly what all these celebrities feared.
I think so, but if it doesn't, we have lots of other alternatives. But I do think so.
We all saw Beyonce appear at Kamala's Houston rally, and unless you've been living under a rock, she and her husband Jay-Z have been mentioned a lot in connection with these Diddy events. Although there is no concrete evidence, many think the couple played a huge role and have many more dark secrets they are hiding. Could it be possible that Beyonce was standing strong beside Kamala Harris to gain protection if she ends up getting exposed?
Supporting and celebrating the one and only Vice President Kamala Harris.
I guess we'll soon find out what role she played in all this drama. So another famous family that is rumored to be involved with the list is the Kardashians. I'm hoping this isn't true because I love the family. I think they're beautiful, I think they're super interesting, and while keeping up with the Kardashians has brought the family a lot of success, clips from the past have come back to haunt them. In one episode, Khloe Kardashian claimed she attended one of Diddy's nude parties, stating, "I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m. While this party, I think half the people there were butt naked."
I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m. I think half the people there were butt naked.
Now at the time, this didn't raise any red flags, but with all of the news that has come out, I think we can put two and two together. Again, they might have attended parties, but it's possible that they didn't know the severity of what was going on behind closed doors. Another big name we keep on hearing is Jennifer Lopez. While many are quick to hate on J-Lo, the connection to Diddy is no different. Back in the day, the two used to date, and of course this led people to believe she was involved in these parties and knew exactly what Diddy was doing. But so far it's looking like she didn't have any involvement in any of the heinous stuff that went on these parties. It also has people wondering what happened behind the scenes between the two. We all know Diddy has a track record of treating his exes badly, so was J-Lo another victim? Although she might not be likable to some people, we can't just assume she was part of Diddy's dark side. We all heard Usher's name brought up on this list, but the question is why? Usher was just 13 years old when Diddy became his legal guardian.
I never knew this. So Usher was 13 when Diddy became his legal guardian. Yeah, y'all, that doesn't sound right at all. Diddy was his legal guardian? No. And then Usher signed Justin Bieber and modeled Justin Bieber into a little white Usher, who he then delivered to Diddy. There's a song out. It's evidently AI generated, but it's using Justin Bieber's voice, and it goes, "I lost my soul at a Diddy party." and I don't remember her name, but she's commented about it that, like, people like Justin, we shouldn't be praying for Justin or crying for Justin. We should be crying for the real victims that were involved, the people that were forced into this type of thing. Some people are saying that these people got paid, they got exactly what they wanted, but I don't know, because it seems like a lot of people were like involved, like, hooked on drugs, and they really didn't know what was going on. I'm not saying that people should not be held accountable for poor decisions that they make, but like, it seems like there's more to the story than anything else. There's more to the story, and Diddy was an absolute villain. And Kamala evidently goes way back to Diddy, like she was at those freak offs. Judge Joe Brown said that Kamala, she moved her way up by sleeping around. Like, that's how she ended up moving up in the government. She was sleeping with heads of state, with a lot of very wealthy people, and that's how she ultimately got those positions, because she is not a very intelligent person. She is not. That's something that Megyn Kelly said, like, Kamala is not a very intelligent person. And I was like, well, I don't know anything about Kamala. And then we heard her speak, and it's like frightening when she talks. She says the dumbest things. Evidently, she spent over $500 million on her campaign, on her staff, and still lost, while Donald Trump only spent $10 million on his staff. Talk about the difference in management, y'all. And her campaign is in debt. She still owes $20 million. That is just a perfect example of how our state is running right now, how the United States is operating right now, with massive amounts of debt. Massive amounts of debt, tons of fat. This is exactly what Elon's going to do, guys. Like, he's going to come in and they're going to start cutting all the fat. So imagine when you have like 500 million versus cutting that down to 10 million. Imagine when Elon steps in and they start cutting everything, and they cut away all of these programs that are costing us trillions of dollars. And we go from 5 trillion down to something, 5 trillion down to something like, 100 billion in terms of a budget. Like, no more $1 trillion, 1.5, $2 trillion budgets. No, more like 100 billion, 50 billion, 20 billion. All right. And that money is not just going to be handed out all willy nilly. Like, everything is going to become a lot more lean. I see people quarreling in the comments. I could care less about those people. I just ban them. I just block them, because there's a lot of changes on the horizon, and a lot of people are going to jail. A lot of people are going to jail that were mixed up with Diddy. Mixed up with Ellen. If Ellen is running and she is a gatekeeper, all right, these people are gatekeepers in Hollywood. They let people in and they keep people out. She is a very powerful person. Then you must really know what's up. She left practically with just the clothes on her back and her wife.
During the time of his growth as a singer, he noted that he was exposed to a lot at a young age. In his words, he said, "There was always girls around. You'd open a door, you'd see someone doing it, or several people in a room having an orgy. You never knew what was going to happen." Now, moving forward, fans have noticed Usher wiped out his Twitter, but he claimed he was hacked. Do you guys think Usher has something he's hiding, or was he just stripped of his innocence at a young age? Now, we can't mention Usher without bringing up Justin Bieber. A lot of videos that have made fans uncomfortable have gone viral between Diddy and Bieber. While the two were very connected when Justin was just starting out at such a young age, many people believe he saw dark things and was changed ever since the two were acquainted. Many people blame Usher for the introduction, but maybe there's more to the story we don't know. Many believed he was put in a position he didn't want to be in, and he's still trying to recover from. I really, at this moment, am praying for him to find peace in his beautiful little family and his role as a father. It seems like Hailey's doing a great job being there for him through it all. The last celebrity I'll mention, although there are many more, is Rihanna. While nothing has actually come out about her, since she has hinted that her music career is over, many see it as trying to do damage control before the Diddy list comes out.
Oh my gosh, let me tell y'all something. The manosphere is powerful. The manosphere is powerful because the manosphere, I learned so much, guys. We share. It's a cultivation of knowledge. Do you know who these people are? People like Rihanna. People like Kim Kardashian. All right, okay? People like John Cena. People like Kevin Hart. How the hell did they get that kind of money? How did they get that kind of money? I'll tell you how they got that money. They are industry slaves. There's no world where Kim Kardashian should be a billionaire. Where did that money come from? I'll tell you where it came from. It came from the same companies that are destroying video games, that are destroying television, that are destroying movies, that are pushing DEI. It came from companies like BlackRock. It came from these investment firms that are like, okay, you know what? We'll choose you and we will use you to push a message and to push an agenda. But in return, you do what we tell you to do. You say what we tell you to say. You wear what we tell you to wear. If we tell you to wear nothing, you wear nothing. Look at John Cena, what he did at, I think it was the Oscars. Bro was wearing nothing on stage with Jimmy Kimmel. Nothing. And he was trying to play it off. There's a movie coming out with him in it right now. Like Ricky Stenicki, some crap like that. Bro is walking around in multiple different dresses. And like one shot, I believe he's wearing heels. That right there is a humiliation ritual. Cat Williams talked about this. Cat told us about these people. He told us all of that garbage that was going on. And now we're seeing it for ourselves. It is a sick world that we live in. Absolutely sick. Do not take anything for granted. Okay? Guys, it is only going to get worse before it gets better. The amount of stuff that is going to come out is ridiculous. That's why all of these rats are running. They are not even waiting. They are not even, guys, they're taking whatever money they can get and fleeing the country before Trump comes in because they know they are in trouble. They know he's coming for them. As soon as the information starts coming out, it's a whole different term. Trump knows where to look. He knows that, guys, he's picked the right people for these jobs. He's picked the most dangerous people for attorney general. This guy is dangerous. Okay? Elon Musk, I've said it already. They let the fox got into the hen house. And now he's running the show. It is insane. How is Elon going to pass all of these things using they're going to bypass Congress and use executive orders to do a lot of this stuff. All right? And legal loopholes to shut things down. Those people are going to be extradited, y'all. Those people are going to be extradited and they're going to be in prison. And Diddy is going to tell on every single one of them and act like he's trying to clear his conscience.
While these are all just claims, many people are patiently waiting to see whether she was part of the list or not. Let us know if you guys think her ending her music career is part of a bigger issue she doesn't want to find out. She did say she was fleeing the country if Trump won. From A-listers to politicians, no one is really safe.
She did say she was fleeing the country if Trump won. Why would you flee the country if Trump wins? You didn't flee the country the first time around, but you're fleeing the country this time because Diddy is in prison. Diddy is headed to prison. He's in jail right now. He's headed to prison. That's the reason why. Because they're all cooked. Every single one of them is cooked. Guys, if you want to find out who controls you, just follow the money. If you want to find out who controls these people, just follow the money. You don't have to go far. Who is financing Kim Kardashian right now? Which investment firm? You didn't have to go far to figure it out. What are the policies within this investment firm? Oh, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Boom. Follow the money. People are so distracted. They keep you so distracted fighting amongst ourselves and over nonsense that we don't even pay attention to how badly these people are screwing us over. Guys, let me ask you something. What would you do if tomorrow the banks froze your account, if you woke up, checked your balance, and couldn't access a single dollar? This isn't some far-fetched scenario. When the economy crashes, and it will, big banks won't be able to honor their deposits. Your hard-earned money could be locked up and gone, or worth far less than you thought. This is why I created an expat's guide to decentralized banking and off-the-grid living. This course is your survival guide for protecting your wealth and escaping the chaos of a collapsing system. Here's what you'll learn: how to replace your bank account with crypto so you're in control, not the banks, how to get paid in crypto and avoid the fiat system entirely, how to access cash instantly using crypto, no middlemen, no delays, and advanced secret banking methods that let you protect and grow your money even without banks, or crypto. This isn't just about staying ahead. It's about surviving when the system fails. When banks falter, when ATMs stop working, and when the world looks for answers, you'll already have one. The future is decentralized. If you don't prepare now, you'll be left scrambling later. Click the link in the description and get access to the course today. Protect yourself, your family, and your financial future before it's too late. This course isn't optional, it's essential. Take action now.
You can have all the money and power in the world, but reality will hit you when you become exposed. Once this Diddy list comes out, who knows who's going to be safe? It's hard to know what the truth is and what's altered. Hopefully, those who do wrong will see the consequences.
A lot of people are going to jail. A lot of people going to jail. Ellen's going to be extradited back to the U.S. Her and Portia. Portia was at those parties too. That's why both of them left together. Richard Gere was involved with some shady stuff. We already know Richard has a love of prostitutes. You know, he really enjoyed himself in Pretty Woman. Don't forget, guys, that goes back like almost 40 years. Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman. Oh my goodness, guys, that was like an autobiography pick for Richard. Okay? These are some bad apples, man. Bad apples. They all belong in prison. Beyonce and Jay-Z. Guys, in his songs, bro is literally saying Illuminati, y'all. Okay? Evidently, Diddy was a part of the Black Illuminati. There's a sect of the Illuminati for black people, evidently, and their goal is to push an agenda. It's some insane stuff that was revealed by a guy who was evidently he was being controlled by Diddy. He was at these parties, and he was forced to partake in certain physical, intimate relationships while Diddy observed. He was basically Diddy's pet, and now he's evidently like a state witness against Diddy. To my understanding, he was in custody, and like it now appears that he's a state witness against Diddy. It's some insane stuff that's going on. All right. All of guys, this is what Tupac said. He said, "Don't just bop your head. Listen to the lyrics." These people tell you in their music who they are. They talk about their crimes in their music. These evil people actually tried to get a bill passed to make it illegal to use their lyrics against them. These are some bad people, y'all. These are some bad people, and they know Trump is coming for them. After all the crap that they've done to him and just what they've done in general, they're cooked. They're 100% cooked. They know they're in trouble. And what's setting all of this off is Diddy. Okay? What do you guys think? Everything is collapsing now. Everything is collapsing. Are you ready? It's gonna be a good show. I hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are prepared. Because Hollywood is collapsing. The financial system is collapsing. The world around us is collapsing. But those who have prepared for it are going to just sit back, eat well, and relax, and then just enjoy the show. Let me know what you guys think. We'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA and walking away. And cheers.